Welcome to Beyond Soup, where I put up all sorts of stuff. If you've got one of these vintage Technics SL-6 direct drive automatic turntable and you've got an issue with the tone arm not moving, what'll happen is you can usually hear it, but if you try to make it work, nothing happens. The um, needle or cartridge is not moving because the tone arm is not being able to be pulled in. So it's likely that the tone arm belt is either broken, loose, or just totally worn. So I'm just going to show you how to access it and actually change the tone arm belt. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's turn this off and then lift this up. And what you'll notice here is a panel on this left side. Okay, so that panel needs to be removed. There's 4 screws, and you can lift this up like this. And there's 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and remove it. And the last one here. All you need to do is pull it down and lift. So this is what it looks like here. So the lift part is because of this right here. So it goes down and pushes up. Okay, so that's the same thing going back. And you'll notice here on this left side is a gear, and then on the bottom here is actually your belt. Might not be so visible here, but let me try and push this closer, and it's right here. Okay, so let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, it's right here. So this one, it's intact, but it's actually pretty loose. So that's probably why the motor's moving, running, but the belt isn't. So all you'll just need to do is take a pick like this and literally just pull it down and up, and then just pretty much remove it. And there it is. There. Okay. So as you can see, it's pretty much, it is kind of worn. It's pretty much worn. So the motor's just literally just sliding against it. So it's not moving at all. So literally that's pretty much it. And then let's go ahead and get one installed. All right, so I've got a replacement piece here to the old piece, and you'll notice that it's totally, the old one's already misshapen, and then you've got a new one that's actually round. Anyway, you'll want to make sure that it's about 10% smaller than the old one, so because this one's pretty much stretched out. All right, so as easy as it came off, you'll be doing the same thing now, is literally taking a kind of like a needle nose or something like that, like this, and then pretty much sliding it in place. Like that, then letting it go. and then taking another pick and pretty much grabbing it. This is the way I do it. And then stretching it to the side. That's it. So let's go ahead and test it really quick before we put the panel back in. Okay. I'm gonna close this and we're gonna show this thing. Turn it on and let's go to, there it is, it's starting to move. You can see there, it's moving all the way across. It's almost reading pretty much the record. And because I did push 2 over here, you know that the Tonearm is moving. And then it's just going to go back. But anyway, that's really what I wanted to show you, is how to access and replace the belt. I'm really not going to need to show you how to put the panel back in, because it's pretty much the same thing as how we took it off. You will slide it down and then push back up. Now that we know that it's working, it's pretty much, again, what I wanted to show is the movement of the Tonearm, and that's it. All right. Anyway, hope you liked that video. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, if that helped you out, and then possibly join the channel that is Beyond Soup, where I put up all sorts of stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.